I say what up, clouds, moon, superstars.
Once again, it's your boy Slim.
In this country.
And welcome to another episode of
Coasters
and Ashtrays.
What up, my boy? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm just blessed to be here. How about yourself?
Shit, I'm dark and lovely on this side of town, boy. No complaints, you feel?
I hear you. Stepping lightly like a woodpecker with a headache. You feel me?
Say. I mean, what you been up to till last we spoke?
Been everywhere, man. Before my birthday, I went to Cloudland Mountains out there on the north side, going on the north side of Georgia.
Okay.
Went out there and took some pictures with my boy Joe. You can follow my boy Joe Gatsby. He has a photo page as well on there. You can go check him out. We took some pictures out there. Something slight getting back into the little motions of I ain't shot nothing in about a year, so
okay.
Had to get back on my hobby, my passion. Been doing that since I was a youngin', so I'm good. I feel good to be doing that right now and just kicking shit for real. How about yourself, my boy?
Oh shit! Before we get to me, boy, I like how you try to sneak that little birthday shit in there. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Happy belated person New Year, my boy. You feel me?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't slick. Yours coming up tomorrow, so we already know what time it is.
See, this ain't got nothing to do with me, man.
You put me out there, so I'm gonna let you know.
But nah, man, I've been cooling, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I just been cooling this side of time, man. Working. You know what I mean? Trying to get this shit together, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to everybody who listen to us, you dig me? Definitely want to send a special shout out to all the webs, you know what I mean? Appreciate all the love and support, you feel me? Appreciate everybody who done heard us, you know what I mean? But
appreciate everybody for tuning in and checking us out.
Man, you know, I don't like to be greedy, man. Let's go ahead and kick this shit off, man. What you got for me?
Man, now real quick, I'm gonna leave everybody with a quote before we pop things off real quick.
Okay.
Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Sound
like some song my son Clifford would say, you dig, man?
To my T.I.
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Oh, man, that was up, man. I like that shit, man.
We might call it Rashad.
You stupid. Oh, man. Shit, so you ready to get the thing started off?
Man, you already know we're going to jump right into it and get into the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation.
Oh, man, what you got for?
Well, as you can see, of course, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez was spending a lot of time together. You see via social media. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, Tory Lanez, you know, out here doing what he does. But he had quarantine radio last few months. So everybody's been rocking with Corey. But that's getting off topic, so I'm going to jump into it. A situation happened when they were in a car together, mobile, and altercation broke out. And for some odd reason, situation popped off and some shots were fired. Allegedly, it was Tory Lanez. Okay. So, of course, as it unravels and everything's being put out there in the air, his publicists and these individuals on his team putting out statements and not even basically stating facts, throwing Megan under the bus. That's how I took it.
Oh, shit.
So she basically goes and let's say everybody know Megan Thee Stallion basically publicly accused the Canada rapper, which we know as Tory Lanez. Okay. Which I didn't know his real name until recently, Daystar Peterson, in The Star. Daystar Peterson, who was basically arrested and charged at the time with possession of a concealed weapon, but now has been charged with the connection or allegations of the shooting. So I'm thinking to myself, who would allow a leprechaun to possess a firearm? Lep in the hood didn't have all that. But back to what I was saying. Okay. Basically, Megan got shot in her foot, both of her feet. So she got on Instagram and decided that she wanted to let everybody know. I believe and felt like she didn't owe the world anything. She didn't have to come and tell her position of people coming out disrespecting her and saying what they said, you know, making comments and doing this and that. So she felt like she had to air it out and let it be known of the actual situation that happened. So she got on her live and just let it all go.
So you're saying she's protecting somebody in a sense?
Oh yeah, she was basically protecting Tory Lanez, but she said he was on some bull. Okay. And he was flexed up on him. And he wasn't telling the truth. Okay. So she out here trying to be real when he switched the game up on her. That's how she was stating it in her live. So during her Instagram live, she basically was like, "You shot me." And she said, you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying about shit. Stop lying. She don't understand why he lying. So she said, just tell the truth. So she got on and proceeded to tell the situation at hand. She even said that the situation happened and she decided to get out the car and walk. But he proceeded to follow.
Okay.
Which is crazy. So, you know, that led to some and bang, bang.
So
On some Harlem Nights type of shit.
I ain't making jokes about that shit.
I'm not making jokes about that either, but she got shot in the foot.
Yeah, she got fucked up.
And it's not funny, it's serious because she's doing great in her life right now, and then some BS like that happens.
Yeah. So a domestic issue turned into a domestic violence.
Basically.
Long story short. Okay.
A friend, a partner, somebody trying to cover up another friend so nothing happened. She know what's going on. All the situations at hand with the police. Don't want anything crazy to go down. Gun, bang, bang. You don't want nobody to get shot, dead. You don't want, you know what's in the car. You don't want police or anything to happen in the situation and go left. So you try to say what is needed so nothing else happens. I understand that.
I do.
Also, she was covering for somebody she rock with. But in the same sense. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
No telling what the relationship was between the two, but.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hey, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
but it had you thinking, like, she covering for you, so why you had to flake? Why you had to flex up?
Yeah. All you had to do was just, first of all you had to do was not shoot her, but that's neither here nor there. You dig me?
Yeah.
Then it be on some other shit going on in places. Like, yeah, man, like, I'll be 38 hot, too. Shit, you done bought one off of my foot. You know what I mean? And like, you know what I'm saying? We done got to a situation to shit done got heated to where I gotta separate from you. You know what I mean? And you send a hot one through my foot. Yeah, that's fucked up. Like that's bullshit. You know what I mean? But damn. Then I try to keep your name out of it because of climate. And then you fuck around and yeah, that whole situation bogus, man. Damn. Kind of, but hey, it does make you question.
What?
Are black women unprotected? You know what I'm saying? Which is sad because this been going on since Malcolm. You did.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm even said this shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Because she explained the situation. She was like, she was in a car in Los Angeles, which is LA, in the neighborhood, in July with her friends in Lanes, with Tori.
Yeah.
And they basically, they were headed to the house where she was staying. And then Tory Lanez shot her in both feet. But long story short, the argument basically happened in the car, which led to the shooting, which didn't make any sense to her.
Yeah.
So, you know, you everybody's seen them throughout social media hanging out a lot, you know, seeing pictures and everything. So who would expect something like that to just come out of nowhere? Like, what would possess him to do that? Like, yeah. what would cause that?
Yeah.
I'm not blaming her at all because she got shot.
Yeah.
Not blaming. We don't know the situation at hand. Only the people within that vehicle and behind closed doors know the actual situation.
Yeah,
in a relationship. So
long story short, man, shit happened.
Basically.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, keep it all the way easy. You heard me?
Yeah.
Shit shouldn't slide and shit shouldn't happen. You heard me?
Yeah. I feel like people shouldn't have forced her to come out and speak because that's her situation.
Yeah.
But she did what she felt was necessary because her name, salt was being thrown on her name. She felt like she had to protect her image and protect herself.
Because apparently nobody else is, right?
Nobody was, so she basically was like, you don't even know the story, so I'm about to give it to you. Since you want to drag me through the mud and make it seem like this happened, that's not the actual truth. Yeah. So I'm finna give you everything raw. What happens is what happens. Now, you catch a case, it's a done deal. You shot me.
Yeah.
So now, it's exposed. It was covered up. But now everybody is aware. And now the situation is out. So people basically are thinking like, okay, this is what it is.
Yeah. It's still a fucked up situation though. You know what I mean? It shouldn't happen. We need to do better by it. We need to do better by our folk, man. Like, all around in general, we just need to be better about us. Yeah.
Before I get into my opinion, I just want to touch on some research I did recently on that. Like, about that situation. On the average of 1 to 3 women are victims of intimate partner violence, and 1 to 5 women are victims of sexual assault. This impacts women of color, immigration, and disabled women as well. Over 18% of African American women will be sexually assaulted in their lifetime. That's crazy, right?
It's fucked up.
This percent is basically only for the number of women who have reported their abuse.
Yeah.
So you just want to know and be mindful that we also look at what these women face, African American women, on a political level, economic level, as well as a cultural level.
Okay.
So African American women are a little bit over 2 times more likely to experience physical or sexual violence from a partner or spouse. Also, women of color are more likely to be the breadwinners or sole earners in their household. Women of color are also just basically just assaulted and mentally, physically, and emotionally. So we just want to be aware. But I want to let people know that if you decide you want to help, what you can do to help is basically support and help fund organizations that focus on Black women pertaining to violence, harassment in the Black communities, as well as focus on these types of things. You could check out these organizations: Black Women's Blueprint,
Okay.
Rights for Girls,
Okay.
Sister Love,
All right.
the YMCA,
Okay.
A Long Walk Home, Trans Women of Color Collective. If you don't understand, do some research. Just want to make sure you educate yourself, and everybody can start somewhere. So getting into my opinion about, are Black women protected? Unprotected, as I should say, unprotected. As a whole, if you look at the number, yes, I believe that they're unprotected, because when you focus on protecting Black women, individually, you look at the situation. First thing that comes to my head is my grandmother, my mom, my sister, my niece, women in my family, somebody that close to me, near and dear, best friends, close friends, people that you protect versus individuals that you might not even know.
Yeah.
We all have to be accountable, whether it's male or female, to protect each other as black people, because all of us are in this together, but we're always against each other for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
So I just really believe that it should be better, and it's a lot of things behind that, and people have their reasons, but we do have to make sure Black women are trying to protect their kings, which are Black men. So we have to be mindful and protect our women too.
The least we can do, right?
Yeah, so I try to be mindful. As a youngin', I used to be reckless, so I want to be mindful now, as I was growing up in my 20s, to realize to focus on not saying certain words to disrespect the woman. Yeah. If you see a situation, if you see something that's not your business, individual gonna walk up to you and try to correct that and be like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. Don't put your hands on the woman, don't disrespect them. Yeah. Somebody said it ain't your situation. You shouldn't be in other folks' business. Well, he disrespecting a woman. You get what I'm saying?
I'm like a pillow.
So, being protected not only just by our own race or other races or anybody in general, because Black men, men of other race disrespect Black women as well as they have to be protected at all times, because they are the ones that basically, mother our children, give birth, and all things of this nature. That's just my opinion, but I don't want to go too much into that. It sounds crazy.
So hit me out. Let me know if I'm gathering right. So basically, start with the community first. We gotta get our presence together first. You know what I mean? We gotta present ourselves in a way that, hey man, we are community. We are one. Not to be on no cartoon shit, but like we are one. We are legion. You dig me? We are together. We all we got. Dirty ENT. But but we all we got in that bit, man. And we need to do better about that shit. I guess on a global level, once we start respecting our own, you know what I'm saying, on the community level, other races gonna see what the fuck is up, and you will never deter nothing, but you will decrease its occurrence, if you feel my mean. But yeah, man, that shit. You hit numbers. Them numbers is high. Like yeah, shit crazy. You like I said in the previous podcast, man. Right now, with the climate being what it is, we have lost the luxury of being able to only look after and protect the women we're only related to or interested in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like shit really gotta switch quick. You dig me? But my bad for going off on a tangent.
No, you good.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, like you said before, it's different points that have been made about different types of people. You know, everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
But also have to reflect, you know, I also look at things like how women carry themselves, you know, things of that nature. But that's another subject.
Like me, man. I don't know. I guess I'm old fashioned. Shit. Where does self accountability come in there, man? Like you know, like I don't get it. Like I don't know, man. Like I heard a conversation about how these dudes said what a woman dress is an excuse for why she should not be protected. And I don't know, man. I feel like that's some bullshit. You heard me? Like you know what I mean? Like I refuse to fucking believe that just because I don't know, man. Like dig, right? On a personal standpoint, me being who the fuck I am, I refuse to believe a woman can be butt boon ass naked with nothing but something to cover her feet to keep her feet from getting dirty. You know what I mean? That shit does not give me no fucking right to go grip and grab on whatever piece of body part I see. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. Like, motherfucker, like what the fuck am I, a kid or something? You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. You like when you're a fucking adult, you're a fucking adult. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just don't. Like, I feel it's always more excuses to do the bullshit that you really want to do as opposed to, hey, man, self-composed, you know what I'm saying, self-control, you heard me? Like, hey, man, I can't always get, you know what I'm saying? To me, like it's like being a fucking kid. You know what I mean? I got a lot of whoopings because I can't have what I always wanted. You dig me? I don't know. Maybe they ain't get their ass as much as I did. But, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm mature and an adult enough to know, like, hey, man, what you got on should not be a variable into the reason why something happened to you with wanted or unwanted attention. Long story short. You know what I mean? But, I kind of feel like I done talked enough about this subject, man. What next on the agenda?
Man, shoot. Going back to the women, I mean, ain't nothing much to really touch bases on unless you want to get into.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and get into it.
It's time to get into Kenosha.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to jump into part 2. We're going to jump into the second segment. All right, we're going to just jump into it, huh?
No, we gonna talk about the aftermath of Kenosha on the next episode. But let's go ahead and get this ugly dog blemish yet again on American history out the way. So
we're gonna get in the Kyle Rittenhouse.
Nah, that's after. That came after. What my man name? Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Who the police shot?
Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake.
Blake.
Hear me out, right? So my understanding, my understanding, it was reported that he was breaking up a fight between two women. Police were called. So basically, a domestic call was made, and police showed up, and a resisting of arrest, 2 tasers ended up with 7 in terms of 7 bullets.
Basically. But when you reflect on it, he was there to basically reportedly he was breaking up a fight with 2 women.
Yeah.
Then the video, as you can see, it shows that he was walking around the car away from police.
Mm-hmm.
As he headed to his car and opened his door, police grabbed him and then multiple shots were fired. And his back was faced to the police. Also, he had his kids in the car as well.
Right.
So they so-called claim.
Hold on, right.
unarmed.
Okay.
But then you tell me that they said the so-called was a knife under the seat.
But that's not in possession.
No,
That's in perimeter.
It's not.
That's different. Go ahead.
But if a man is reaching in the car, how can you even see the so-called weapon underneath the seat?
Touche. Well played.
But they also said it was claimed that he was wanted for sexual assault charges. So allegedly.
Okay.
So this is what they're saying after the fact.
Okay.
And in my head, you shot a man multiple times, not once or twice, but multiple times.
In the back.
In the back, which caused paralysis. So now he's paralyzed from the waist below. While he is hospitalized, you decide to handcuff him to a bed. Where is he going?
He paralyzed from the waist down, man.
He is not a flight risk. He is not a danger to anybody.
Fuck, he gonna go? Okay.
You gonna let him go when they post bond? Where's he gonna go?
They had to post bond, so they take the cuff off the ankle.
Basically.
Man, that's some bullshit. That's some real bull. Once again, America showing its ugly face. And this Kenosha, what state Kenosha in? Wisconsin. Oh man.
And it's dealing with a black man.
White cop is out, of course, racial tension. So that situation spawned protests.
Basically.
And within this protest, there was another shooting. From my reports.
Yeah, there was another shooting pertaining to a Caucasian 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse.
Now tell me about this shit.
This buffoonery.
Yeah, man. Let me hear.
This buffoonery. Kyle is a 17-year-old that was in possession of a assault rifle.
Uh-huh.
This guy drove from where he was from.
Where you from? Oh, Illinois.
Illinois. So this guy was from Illinois. So he hopped in his vehicle with his mother, correct? His parent.
With his mammy, okay.
With his parent, and drove. Took a trip
from Illinois. To a sightseeing trip from Illinois to Kenosha, Wisconsin.
So they packed up and mobilized
with these assault rifles
and decided to go to the state.
Somewhere they ain't nowhere they was.
So they came with a intent.
There we go.
To basically do something. So with this guy Kyle, basically Kyle fired shots in the crowd where a man was hit, of course, in serious condition on the ground, as the video shows. But of course, you know, it was too much going on, so they had to cut that out so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And he basically was fighting for his life, so he was slumped over. And then they had audacity, as the video shows him leaving. You have a couple of guys, individuals, following him in the street, trying to attack him. Then he falls on the ground, correct?
Yeah, from the video I see.
So a guy with a skateboard is trying to beat up on him. But then this guy decided to shoot. Bang, bang. He hits him. He drops the skateboard. He falls down immediately.
Yeah.
Then the other guy.
So that's another body.
That's another body. Then the other guy gets hit somewhere up top on the shoulder or somewhere. He connects with the other guy.
Three shot, two pronounced dead.
Right. Then on top of that, after that's done, he's aiming the gun at everybody so he can back up and walk away. So as he's walking, you see police lights.
Hey man, that what throw me the fuck off. God damn it. 2 SWAT tanks and two local cars.
Did you know the police car backed up?
Back the fuck up.
With the swiftness.
Shitting me.
The fuck going on? Help me, please. Help me.
Hey man. That's some cartoon. I know cartoon shit and I see it, bro. And
characters are welcome, USA.
Bruh, that shit had me throw the fuck out, man. I was mad as hell. I'm like, damn, man. Like I know there's 2 different states, man, but a 12-year-old with a play gun, with a BB gun, gets killed instantly.
Yes.
a Caucasian teenager with assault rifles can come up with his hands up with the assault rifle on his chest
and approach.
And nothing.
They drove right past him. like a peaceful protest.
Oh,
a peaceful protester.
Hey man, that shit crazy. But he finally been detained, right?
Yeah, he been detained. Let me take the shot up. 1942 real quick.
Oh man, do your thing, bro. Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you up on nothing, but
I'm back.
Yeah. So so he been detained, correct?
Most definitely. So he basically got hit with 5 or 6 felony charges. Also 2 counts of homicide.
Okay. We're gonna see how that shit play out.
A guy, for him to kill someone and then walk away from a scene untouched is crazy. Because you wouldn't even let a black guy with a taser walk away and shoot him in the back. You wouldn't even let a guy walk around his car.
In front of his kid, bro.
You won't let him go to his car and go.
Man, that shit.
You shoot him in the back. This guy walks with a rifle, hands up, gloves on his hands. And he walks past you, nothing. 2 tanks. No stop, no freeze, no get on the ground.
People in the video telling you he's shooting folk. You heard me?
You hear clear as day. It's him.
Yeah. He's the one with the gun. You know what I mean? Finger pointing, all that shit. You feel me? And they drove right past him. Like, that shit is... When I tell you fail, I mean, or is it? If a system ain't for you, has it really failed you? Hey man, you know, hey bro.
And then attorney has the audacity to say it's defense. Self-defense.
How is self-defense? You ain't from around him. Like, you dig me?
If that was me and you, we would have been in cuffs.
Oh, no,
they would have said,
"No, we would not made that far." No.
We could have got shot in cuffs, or we would just got hit point blank range before we even got within 10 feet of the tank. Shit. We might have got ran over.
Oh man, what?
Yet alone, we might have got sniped. We wouldn't have got that close if it was SWAT.
Man, what?
If it was SWAT.
What? Been like Kuntry and set it off, nigga. Goddamn blunt on me. but
day after day.
Oh man, I'm missing you. I'm not fucking with you. Tell
the DJ bring it back.
Oh man, mama. But that is some cold hearted shit, man. Like, hey man, I don't know. It's a neck and neck racing to who 2020 belongs to. COVID-19 or good old racist police brutality. You dig me? Damn, man. That shit all the way fucked up. I'm just trying to keep everything live, man. But
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just the situation at hand, everything, and just to see that they're gonna charge him and the counts. It just has me thinking. But it gets even crazier because it's like the Zimmerman thing where people raise money for him. So now this guy right here, so it's a fundraiser where $80,000 has been raised, potentially more or closer to $100K. So these people are raising money
for his 15,
and he's lawyered, and he is lawyered up already. He's still living. He's lawyered up. And he has people funding him.
Wow, an unarmed black man who was trying to keep civil unrest down is paralyzed from the waist down. And thank God family got enough money to put bond up so they could take their ankle off a flight risk paralyzed man. Ain't about a bitch. Man. Like, self-defense, man.
On top of that, the children witnessed that, so they scarred.
Bro. Man, let's talk about it. Okay, like Batman. They seen they father go from daddy try to stop whoever these 2 women here from bickering and arguing, from, you know what I'm saying, to keep from fighting, to, oh shit, now daddy, we don't know what's going on with daddy now, cause daddy, yeah. Like, man, that is fucked up, man. Oh man.
It's crazy. To make you reflect, you know? think about certain situations. That's where it comes to that.
Yeah, oh man, it's skin color, man. It's
You
America.
already know.
What your boy Childish say? This is America. Excuse me. But no, man, like
Without the dance.
yeah, I think we gonna bring this shit to a close, my boy.
We're gonna wrap it up real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Catch y'all with a nice little minute of motivation. You know? What you got for him, Slim?
Man, nothing really. Just make sure you go follow my page at Positive Thinking Only on Instagram, as well as you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me at Stretch the Truth. That's DA, Stretch DA Truth on Twitter. And if you would like, you can go ahead and follow my page and let me know that you follow my my Instagram page at Positive Thinking Only. I will follow you back as well. Just let me know in a message in my DM or under a picture. Just let me know that you follow me. Put follow or just let me know some type of way so I can follow back. What about you?
Oh man, shit. You can catch me on TK period Duckets, DUCKE, 2 T's and an S. You know what I mean? On Twitter, you can find me at TK_Duckets, DUCKE, 2 T's and an S. You know what I mean? You know, I always like to leave y'all with a little motivation. You dig me?
Drop it.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Pass the mic. What you got to say?
I'm going to keep it short and sweet, man. You know, I just want to give you a little tool, man. As always, love yourself, celebrate yourself, stay tough, be cool out there.